Matthew Ball just released his yearly update and presentation of what's going on in the video game market. He also wrote this book a couple years ago called The Metaverse. And he's an expert in these like kind of streaming video game markets. And he talks about how the market's changing since COVID. It's really getting, there's a lot of layoffs in these gaming studios. Kind of the top studios are really getting stronger. And the types of things that are excelling, like Roblox is just a social game versus maybe more career-based games where you rank and so forth. And it just says it's changing and it's getting harder to be competitive. But he gives a couple of reasons to this in this over 200-page presentation. And I thought there were two visuals that I thought were super intriguing myself. This first one up here, it shows since 2021, we actually have 35 million more hours spent watching TikTok. And you just think about that with U.S. adults. And so and he relates this to peak gaming in 2021 versus now. And so the idea is more people just are casually watching on TikTok. They're just spending time there versus maybe doing something else. And he points out that they aren't just moving from other social video platforms. They're just adding. And so people are still on YouTube. They're still on Instagram. They're still doing other things. And so to me, one of the things that I think we as the church have to think about is we think so much about bringing people to our platforms to, maybe walk into our doors to experience church, or, we want to create a great streaming experience. And what's interesting is the short, type of content, short form content on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, I think might be the new kind of front door type of way where we get to engage people on topics that are relative to them. And it's going to look different. And this just shows that people are going to TikTok, for example, to see, 2 to 3 minute videos. They don't want to necessarily watch a 1 hour tutorial. They want to watch something that's really quick and digestible. And the idea is we as the church have to think through, or as a ministry, how do we start there and lead them to something deeper? And so check out his full presentation. It's a little bit of a deep dive into the gaming market, but you might find some things that are interesting. Hope that's helpful.